While we hope for rain in San Diego, heavy rainfall triggers more than traffic problems for residents, and we talked to CBS 8 News weather anchor Sean Stiles about it. Could you please explain the weather pattern originating heavy rainfall in San Diego and its consequences on its population?
Well, we don't see a lot of rain in San Diego, but sometimes we do. We see a pattern called an atmospheric river. And what an atmospheric river is a pool of water in the atmosphere. The air can hold tremendous amounts of rain. What happens, though, is an area of low pressure will come out of the Gulf of Alaska and bring us our typical storms that come in off the ocean. But sometimes what will happen is a plume of moisture will bulge or kind of swell from, say, south of Hawaii. Well, sometimes this moisture drifts a little bit further north, and an area of low pressure comes out of the Gulf of Alaska, and this plume of moisture will drift further north, and the area of low pressure will actually literally grab it. And because it's spinning in a counterclockwise motion, it grabs that area of moisture and starts to pull it into the area of low pressure as it approaches the California coastline. So when San Diego only sees 10.3 inches of rain for the entire winter, and you get a storm that brings 2.5, 3 inches of rain in 3 days, that could be catastrophic. Now, we need rain all the time in California, but we don't need 2 or 3 inches in 2 or 3 days. So an atmospheric river can be very beneficial when it transports that rain and it turns to snow and falls in the Sierra Nevada, because that becomes our frozen reservoir. But when it comes a little bit further south into Southern California, we see huge flooding. We see tremendous landslides, debris flows in burn areas. And this could be catastrophic in a region where the population isn't used to that much rain, the infrastructure isn't used to handling that much precipitation, and then Southern California is prone to wildfire, so when that much rain hits hillsides that have not had a chance to regrow their vegetation to hold on to that rain, it comes rushing down in debris flows, mud flows. But if it falls as snow in the Sierra Nevada and it stores that snow over the winter, we get to have that melt through the spring and into early summer, and our water level stays very steady throughout the central and northern Sierra, where we get a lot of rain water for our drinking water here in Southern California.
So when the atmospheric river comes as snow to Sierra Nevada, it becomes a reservoir for our drinking water, but when it comes further south, it affects the population with huge flooding and mud flows. Reporting from KFMB station, Marisa Romero.